Wolfgang, where you at, man?
Wolfgang Amadeus, set in the West Chronicles, y'all. Was good, and I'm back again with some new news about this whole situation with Jay-Z. It says Jay-Z sues the Jane Doe accuser for defamation after she drops the 2000 VMAs assault allegations. The accusations were false and malicious, says Jay-Z. This is according to the Rap. Now the Rap, basically it said that Jay-Z has sued the Jane Doe, who accused him of the actual assault in a new lawsuit, as well as her attorneys for defamation. The rapper, his real name is Sean Carter. He's seeking unspecified damages against the unnamed victim, who said she was 13 at the time of the assault in 2000. Carter's legal name, we know Carter's legal name is Sean Carter, but Carter's legal team says that the charges filed by attorneys Tony Busby and David Fortney were malicious and were strategically and tactically calculated, and a time to inflict maximum pain and suffering on Mr. Carter. So I guess some business deals and the whole thing with the premiere of that movie with his daughter and all that or whatever. Yeah, that's what they were referring to. The assault suit, which originally only named Sean Diddy Combs as the assailant, was first filed in October, then refiled 2 months later, naming Carter as a co-defendant. Both music stars were accused of raping the young, unnamed victim in 2000 and at the MTV Music Video Awards after party. Combs is currently in prison awaiting trial on multiple accounts of the assault, racketeering, moving or traffic, but this was the first time Jay-Z was named as having been his partner in crime. The rapper's lawsuits and the rapper's lawyers state that Doe hired Busby to obtain a payday, and that Busby sent Carter an exonerated demand letter before naming him publicly. This legal team also says that the interview Doe gave to NBC News was full of lies. According to the defamation suit, Busby pushed Doe towards going forward with the false story against Carter, and that the alleged victim voluntarily admitted directly to representatives of Mr. Carter that the story brought before the world in court and on the global television was just that, a false malicious story. The suit states that Carter has no wish to reveal Doe's identity, but does want to hold Doe accountable for her willful defamation and malicious prosecution of knowingly false allegations. Variety first reported the story. We know this, and again, this is from the Rap. I also got some news. Shout out to Murad Morelli. When I was reading this article that dropped today, Murad dropped something about the accuser being intimidated by some of Jay-Z's people. Allegedly, some people came to her and tried to intimidate and tried to, press her and to get her to say, it was, she was capping, it was false or whatever. But this is scary because it's like, how did they find out who she was? I saw some stuff, I saw some articles, and I saw the actual case, and I saw her name in it, but I was just very perplexed, like, how was her name in it? But they never mentioned the public never. The media never mentioned her name. But overall, yeah, it's very interesting. If they were intimidating her, if they found her, that's scary. They were accused of being federal agents. So earlier today, I did make a video and I just put the question mark. I said, somebody saying that Jay-Z's house, the house got raided. Now let's start putting two and two together. The situation with this accuser and the situation with this new case, and we were saying some things about Jay-Z and what was going on with Jay-Z and him being dismissed from the case, or the case being dismissed, period. Now all of a sudden the victim is saying she was being intimidated by some of his people. How would he know who she is? Because she's supposed to be anonymous. But I've seen some court records and I saw her name, which was weird. I'm like, I thought she was anonymous, but they did have her name in those court records. So either she is anonymous, but how would they end up finding her? How would Jay-Z's people end up finding her? If some of the goons came in and intimidated her to change her story or whatever. Like I said, I even put, some time back, I questioned, hey, was the victim paid off? Maybe it wasn't paid off. Maybe it was some intimidation tactics. And we kind of know how all this plays out because, I've seen it firsthand, how they intimidate and how they try to get certain people not to say anything about whatever. But yeah, this is interesting. I can't stand for a situation like this. If she was being intimidated, I can't stand for this to be true. I can't stand for this, and I hope it's not true. This is ridiculous. You're over here intimidating poor victims or people that, let's just say victims, survivors, like alleged victims, alleged survivors. If you're intimidating them, that makes your case look a little crazy. It makes you look a little suspicious, in my opinion. This is my opinion only. But if that was a situation, if, number one, you're suing the young lady for saying that that she lied, okay, do that. You lost $20 million. Okay, I get it. Do that. But she is saying that she's sticking by her story too. She's saying she's sticking by it. And she ain't even backing down. And she's saying, well, if she's sticking by her story, why did it get dropped? That's a good question. Oh, it's getting crazy. And then back to the whole intimidation thing, and back to the feds, back to the house being raided. Is that what happened? Is that what really happened? Or, like I said, is that smoke and mirrors? If you did have some people intimidate this young lady, and there's instances where you had people running around here impersonating federal agents. That'll get the feds on your head right there. And then you turn around and you sue her. And if you're alleged to try to have some people get her to change her mind, or get her to change her story, get her to recant her story, oh man, that's nasty work. That's nasty work if that's the case. I don't know. You got to look at it like this. Certain people got a lot to lose, and I get it. $20 million. Me though, I'm like this. All money ain't good money. All money ain't everything. It ain't never that serious about some money. You know what I'm saying? But people that worship that dollar, they gonna do what they can to protect their reputation. Everybody should protect their reputation. I get it. But if that's the case, it's kind of like you let justice do what it do. I've been in cases, I've been in situations where it's like, you know what? I know where I'm standing and I know where I'm at. But I'm gonna let the law play out. I'm gonna let it do what it do. Justice definitely will prevail. If you're on the side of God, you're good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But overall, all I'm doing right now is just going through the whole motion of everything. And let's see how all this plays out, to be honest. This is cold work. If this is a situation, if this happened, I don't know what to say. I don't know how all this plays out, but let's just see. All right. Again, this is from The Wrap, and y'all can check it out. Wolf Tickets. We out.
Wolf Gang, where you at, man? Wolf. Shit.